going on, Grandma? Today I'm going to talk to you about the evolution of the Lacrosse helmet, which I think is super important and actually super cool to what they're coming up with in today's technology. As of right now, I'm rocking a old Anaheim Stealth jersey. I like it a lot. I've had this for years. Actually, one that actually played in Anaheim. But enough about that. I'm going to start talking to you guys about the helmets. The first helmet is maybe from the end of the 80s to maybe the early 90s. I know in the early 90s they started coming out with the foam shells with the plastic over it. But this one is all leather, little piece of foam, metal and plastic. So this helmet is super uncomfortable. It looks goofy as hell. It's got the leathers or the strings in the back. So yeah. Compared to some of my friends, I got a big head, and honestly, this doesn't even fit my chin. This is actually almost all the way out, and I can't even get it to reach. Maybe I can. Let me find the clips. Nope, can't get it. So that's that. And it puts a lot of pressure on the front of your head, and these cup ears allow for minimal hearing. You got this little chin foam piece that doesn't do anything. The only thing I think is good about this is that the visibility on it, but that's really about it. I mean, you can see how unprotected I am right here, and the laces in the back to adjust the size of it, which I think I might do just to try to get it off, because this thing hurts a lot. Again, it's super uncomfortable. It really doesn't make me feel safe at all, and I would never wear this nowadays. I don't care how cool it looks or how throwback it is. I would never wear it. So that's this one. It also looks like they just took a football helmet chin strap, and that's what they used for it. I mean, if you cut off the brim and the cage, and you just look at the shell itself, it looks like an old football helmet, like a super old football helmet. But I mean, that's really all they got for you as far as protection goes. And this is literally laced together, like how this is stitched up together, which blows me away. I mean, they're still using a steel cage, which is nice, but there's no conformity to the head. Nothing safe about this. There's a serial number on the inside, B-18. So if you're looking for this helmet from somewhere, B-18 is, I got it, so message me. So the next one I'm going to go do is the Cascade C Pro. The C Pro is more of the evolutionary helmet. They did come out with a couple models before that with just a straight chin, and I had one. I couldn't find it. I think I might have sold it. Maybe it's still laying around somewhere, but it was way too small for my head anyway, so I couldn't even put it on to show you. I got super bad head right now, but I probably look ridiculous, but it's okay. So I'm going to show you the C Pro. I am a goalie, so it does have my throat guard on it. This is the one I used in high school for 4 years, and I'll tell you about that. So this is the C Pro, and the foam piece just came out. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna leave that over there right now. But as everyone knows, the C Pro is basically the first helmet that went with the V throat to really protect the lower chin and your collarbone. I do have the Cascade throat protector on it. I love this helmet a lot. It was kind of bulky and kind of heavy, and if you put your stick on it, or this was in your bag a certain way, the cage actually flexed out. You can kind of see how far away that is compared to that side. Really no way of fixing it. And it was really the first helmet that came out for, you know, customizable decals on the back and all that other kind of stuff for like high schools or club teams. I did play for Colts Neck. Big shout out. Yep, cool, awesome, fantastical. But yeah, that was my helmet. Foam shell, which means that every time you took a shot off the head, as I did, you felt every single shot. Every single one was a zinger, and it did wake you up. The only bad thing about this is that it was the foam shell. I actually split my forehead open with this helmet because of the pressure to the front of the helmet and the foam. It was heavy, and I don't even know if this actually still fits me. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so that's what it looks like on. I really love the cage a lot. This actually was kind of close to my face, and you know, I got my finger in there. I'm sticking my finger into my nose. So it is kind of close. And but other than that, I mean, I really love this helmet. I had it for 7 years. I wore this helmet, and I just recently got my my newest one. You might have seen it in some of my videos already, but I want to show you that right now. So that's the C Pro by Cascade with the goalie throat guard on it. Final one is the Cascade CPXR. This thing is a thing of beauty, and I love it so much. Positives on it. It is heavy, just like the C Pro. If you get the regular cage, and it's still kind of heavy with the titanium cage on it, but it definitely has it's definitely weight distributed throughout the entire helmet instead of the C Pro, where all the weight was in the front, and your helmet was almost getting pulled to the front of the pulled down. Another thing is the adjustable back, which is awesome. So that's always great. I mean, I do have a big head, so my head I only get probably about like 2 clicks into the back, but it definitely makes a huge difference when this thing isn't shaking around in my head at all. Some of the things they went from the C Pro and they brought up to the CPXR was the throat. They kept the throat, and they got rid of the space in between the brim and the top bar, so they made that all one piece. And compared to, you know, how you see the 2 cages now, they did some more technical stuff with different lines as far as, you know, lookability and, you know, eye appealing. I think the coolest thing is this little brim, which I like a lot. I got the Cascade throat guard on it. The biggest thing that I found out is that when I put my throat guard on the first time, I drilled 2 holes in it, and I put it to where, you know, it needs to be, and I put the bolts in and everything, and it didn't fit right. So I don't know if I did something wrong or it's not supposed to even be there, but the only thing that I think looks goofy on it is the actual throat guard. I did tie it up on the sides, which I like a lot. It's a lot easier to move my head. It does jiggle a little bit more, but it doesn't restrict the throat guard from moving around as far as having those bolts in when I look down or like look to the side or snap my head to left or right on a feed. Again, the customability of the helmet has gone to new lengths as far as going to, you know, colored throats, colored brim, mohawks, the vent holes, to even having a different back. And I think they're coming out with helmet wraps now too for the CPXR. I know they have it for the Pro 7, but they're going to the CPXR now too. The other thing I like a lot is that on the side of the helmet, if you can see them, they get this bar that comes over and up. And I've taken a couple shots off the side of the helmet with my C Pro, and I feel it, and it doesn't feel good. But with this, it just gives you a little bit more coverage, and it reinforces the side. So if you do come over with, you know, okay, with helmet to helmet, this isn't going to bend or break or anything like that. Definitely my favorite helmet thus far, as far as style goes and everything else. But that's that, and I'll throw it on for you so you can see it. And this does come with a pretty sick tilt already. So pull it down on the front, snap it forward, and now there's no wobble at all on this. So now if I pop it off, and you can see how much give this is now, which is great. That there's really none. When I click it forward so I can look down, I can even wear this without the straps on it and it'll be perfect. I won't have to do anything with it. But that's it for now, and that was Bread's review. Take it easy, boys.